Hello, Mark Johnson here. We're talking about Zoom as a powerful tool for your business as well as personal. So go to zoom.us to start. I want to kind of give you an overview. If you were to click on plans and pricing, it would bring you to this page. I recommend just starting with a basic account if you want. The big difference between a basic and a pro account is this 40-minute limit. If you have a free account, at the 40 minutes, everybody just gets cut off and you can rejoin. But that's the big difference. So you'll probably want to get a pro account eventually, and you can share a pro account with others. They have the login and password, they can use it, and you could go longer than 40 minutes. That's the big difference. Okay, back to our main page. Next thing I want to point out is this frequently asked questions. This is a great resource. If you click on that, it'll bring you to this page. And I want to point out these Zoom free training videos. If you were to click on that, you can see they have a variety of videos here that are absolutely great. Okay, back to our main home page. You've set somebody there, say, hey, join me on a Zoom meeting. Go to zoom.us and then tell them to click on join a meeting. And when they do, this screen will pop up, and all they have to do is put in the meeting ID. If you do, another advantage of having a pro link is you can have the same number, and you can set it up. So for example, mine is my cell phone. So as long as I can remember my cell phone, I can give people the meeting link. So they can join me anytime by simply typing in my cell phone number here, and it brings them into my Zoom meeting. Okay, so back to the main screen. So go ahead, sign up. It's free. Sign up and get an account. Once you get an account and log in, this is going to pop up, and you have the option of starting with the video or without a video. Play around with both these. You can join a meeting, etc. And then, of course, once you click on that, in this case, example, I'm showing you screen shares. By the way, I'm recording this whole thing on Zoom, so it's a powerful tool. So when you click on that, you'll see this little window pops up. First of all, the camera's active, and you see this guy with naturally blonde platinum hair. Actually, the truth is lack of catalase. Lack of catalase as we age causes our hair to go gray. But in my case, it's just I was born blonde, and it's naturally blonde coming back. At any rate, so you click on Join Audio, and then I want to point out something else on the screen. Down here are your audio and video controls. So once you're in your Zoom meeting, if you don't want people to see you, you click on the Stop Video, and a red line will show up over the top of it. Same thing with audio. You can turn on your audio and turn off your audio, essentially. Remember, people can see you when you have your video on. So if you're combing your hair, brushing your teeth, or doing something else, we can all see. Okay, so from your main screen, once you've started your meeting, click on Screen Share. When you click on Screen Share, this window is going to pop up. And basically, it's going to show you every window you have open on your screen, as well as a whiteboard. You play around with all these, but my suggestion is just click on Desktop. And the reason is whatever you see, your people will see that are on the Zoom meeting. So, for example, if I was to click on this one, which is the picture we just went over, they would be looking at this, and I might be looking at something else. And so they're not looking at the same thing I'm looking at. So choose Desktop. It's an easy way for you to stay on the same page. Okay, next thing I want to kind of review. This is just something you can stop, pause your thing if you want, and these are kind of the steps. So go to Zoom US, pick your plan or pricing, or pick a free account, and then go ahead, log into Zoom to start. The big thing I'll tell you is do some practice with this. Practice with your friends and family. Get Zoom on your phone, on their phone, and just get used to using this. Turning on and off your camera, on and off your audio, and just have some fun with it so that you're proficient by the time you really want to use it for business. Start your meeting. Make sure you have your files loaded. I like to load all the files I'm going to use ahead of time so that they're all ready to go. You know what? Let me make this bigger for you. It might be easier for you to see. Sorry. And yeah, so do some practice presentations also before you do live presentations, just to get used to it. It's a little bit different, and in this way you can really kind of get proficient before you actually do your first live Zoom with a prospect. Okay, I want to show you kind of an advanced feature, or not advanced, but to show you the power of Zoom. This is something I've started doing. Really enjoy doing it. This is a way without traveling somewhere to do a home meeting for someone. So you can have a group of people in your new distributor's home or whatever across the country. And these are kind of the steps in doing that. So do a dry run beforehand. This home meeting location person, your distributor, whatever you want to call them, it's a crummy name, sorry. At any rate, set up the laptop on a bar stool next to the TV and hook up the laptop, obviously, to the TV with an HDMI cord or whatever. Then your remote, you're going to zoom in, you're going to share your screen, play the video, make sure all is working, have your person there sit around the room and make sure you can see and hear and all that. And then on the actual presentation day, I recommend start your Zoom at least 30 minutes before, just like you would be there in person 30 minutes before. And have your distributor there bring people in. As they bring them in, walk them up to the laptop and introduce you. So you can talk to them, establish some rapport, and that kind of thing. You can, of course, see the room as they go sit down and keep track of where everybody is. So it's just a good way to just try to duplicate what you would do if you were there. And after the presentation is over, stay on the Zoom until all the guests leave. You're there to answer questions. You're there to continue with the rapport and the relationship building, etc. So here's kind of an example of a setup. You can see the laptop over here, the HDMI cord. And of course, we have our activators, our Axio, and you can barely see it in the corner here. That's actually me as the remote presenter. And you can even do, when you're done, you can even do a group hug. I know it's kind of weird, but the power of being able to do a meeting in 3 different states, 2 hours apart, and not have to travel is powerful. So Zoom's a powerful tool. Have fun with it. Practice it. Practice before you do a live one. Have fun with your team, your family, your friends, and I hope this helps.